Is it time to buy or sell Novavax stock? In this video, we will explore Novavax in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, and we are back to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be seen as financial advice. Since the 6th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Novavax as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 15.83% since we initially recommended purchasing Novavax just 2 days ago. This results in an average return of 7.92% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction, as it may go either way. The stock has broken through the wide and weak rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of ascent. Should there be any pullback, support will now be found at the ceiling of the current broken trend, which stands at $8.09. This level may represent a second opportunity to capitalize on a potential upward movement. According to fan theory, $9.66 will be the next possible peak, presenting a resistance level that might not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 5.14% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging between negative 21.96% and negative 3.11%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 40.81%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 77.40% to negative 37.53% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $1.98 and $5.49. Our latest daily update for Novavax includes the headline, Volatile Ride for Novavax Stock Price on Thursday, moving between $7.59 and $8.88. The Novavax stock price gained 15.83% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, rising from $7.58 to $8.78. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 17%, with a day low at $7.59 and a day high of $8.88. The price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days, but it is still up by 14.92% over the past 2 weeks. Trading volume decreased on the last day by 6 million shares, and in total, 18 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $154,670,000. It is important to consider that falling volume during price increases can signal divergence and may indicate potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $15.22, while the lowest price was $5.01. Currently, the price is 42.31%, or $6.44, below the 52-week high, and 97.35%, or $322.90. Below the all-time high reached on the 9th of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $331.68. Novavax, or NVAX, has reported a robust second quarter, significantly surpassing earnings estimates with a profit of 62 cents per share, in stark contrast to analysts' expectations of a loss. This encouraging outcome is mainly due to a substantial milestone payment of $175 million triggered by U.S. FDA approval of its COVID-19 vaccine, NVAX, marking a pivotal moment for the company. Furthermore, Novavax has raised its sales forecast for 2025, reflecting confidence in its operational strategy as Sanofi takes over the global rollout of the vaccine. with total revenues reaching $239 million in the second quarter of 2025. Novavax is witnessing a rebound in performance, which could enhance investor confidence and draw more attention in the stock market. This momentum is crucial as Novavax transitions leadership for its vaccine product ahead of the forthcoming vaccination season, potentially stabilizing and further strengthening its market position. In the short term, this favorable earnings performance and updated sales outlook may result in increased demand for NVAX shares, likely driving the stock price higher as investors respond positively. However, sustained growth will hinge on the successful commercialization of its vaccine strategies and the continued performance of its product pipeline, including its combination COVID-19 and influenza vaccines. Therefore, while optimism is warranted, ongoing monitoring of market conditions and company developments will be essential for long-term investors. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 17th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned NVAX a sell grade with an initialize action. On Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned NVAX a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 27th of February, 2025, it was reported that BTIG assigned NVAX a buy grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 13th of November, 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned NVAX a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of October, 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned NVAX a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Novavax stock. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral, while the price-to-book ratio is viewed as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Novavax. The Novavax stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. During potential downturns, support will be found at $7.13 and $6.92. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 1st of August, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 33.84%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. It is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Some negative signals have also emerged which may impact the near short-term trajectory. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots, a buy signal was noted 5 days ago. Bollinger Bands, a buy signal emerged 1 day ago. The short-term moving average has shown a buy signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average also indicated a buy signal 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages pointed to a buy signal 4 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average has provided a buy signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average has similarly signaled a buy 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Novavax. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $7.74 and $7.58. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may result in a decline to the next support level. In this instance, Novavax has support just below today's level at $7.74. If this level is breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $7.58 and $6.66. This stock experiences average movements throughout the day, and with a solid trading volume, the risk is categorized as medium. Over the last day, the stock moved $1.29 between its high and low, which represents a change of 17%. Throughout the past week, the stock has exhibited a daily average volatility of 8.7%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Novavax, let's briefly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might indicate either a subdued expectation for the company's future or that the stock is undervalued, suggesting a possible buying opportunity. In our news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of November 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected to be negative 22 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Novavax. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Novavax encounters its first support level at $7.74. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Novavax from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On June 20th, 2025, Richard J. Rogers conducted an insider purchase of 28,326 shares of stock options, granting the right to buy. On June 20th, 2025, Richard J. Rogers also made an insider purchase of 18,884 shares of restricted stock units. On June 20th, 2025, David M. Mott conducted an insider purchase of 28,326 shares of stock options, granting the right to buy. On June 20th, 2025, David M. Mott made an insider purchase of 18,884 shares of restricted stock units. On June 20th, 2025, Rachel K. King conducted an insider purchase of 28,326 shares of stock options, granting the right to buy. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 60.579. Overall, insiders purchased 3,424,955 shares and sold 763,223 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $8.51, reflecting a decline of 3.1%. This stock experiences moderate daily fluctuations, which indicates a medium level of risk. A buying opportunity has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 4 days ago. Is Novavax stock a good buy? Novavax presents several positive indicators. However, these alone do not warrant a recommendation to purchase at this time. Currently, it is better categorized as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may consider holding or gradually accumulating shares while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a buy recommendation to a hold. Upon examining the volatility and trading movements from the previous day, our analysis indicates that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Friday, August 8th, we anticipate that Novavax will open lower by 363 thousandths of a dollar, starting at $8.42. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of monetary loss. It is advisable to consult a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not rely solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.